This computer, and we are recording. Awesome. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Donald Maydell. I'm what Optavia refers to as an integrated national director. I've been a coach with Optavia for a couple of years now, and I'm super excited to be here on a Saturday morning, bright and early, 7 a.m. I have been doing 7 a.m. boot camps since I started coaching. It's a rock in my calendar. It's a standard thing. So welcome everybody from growing to senior coach. As you can see, I've got my coffee ready, Born to Golf, in case this didn't give it away right here. I've got my Optavia pin ready to go because I know Monique, my beautiful co-host, is sharing today. So I'm ready to take some notes. I've got my notepad. So hopefully you guys are all prepared too. This is our final boot camp of 2019, the final boot camp of the year, the final boot camp of the decade. Just crazy to think it's already going to be 2020. I remember when it was Y2K and everyone was freaking out because we're going to be able to do anything. When everything changed to 2000, computers were going to go haywire, and of course, nothing happened. And then we had the 2012 scare when the Mayan calendar ended and the whole world was going to end in 2012. And then, I even think back to Back to the Future. When I was watching that my senior year in high school, it was like 1984, and they were like in the future of 2015. And here we're like 5 years beyond Back to the Future. So it's just kind of crazy how fast it's gone, how fast these couple years have gone since I joined Optavia and became part of this incredible community. So just super excited to be on here as always, and honored to be hosting this, and really excited for my amazing co-host who I'm going to introduce in a little bit. But before we get going, I do want to make a couple of announcements. First off, if you haven't heard, orders need to be in by 12/23 if you want to start your program at the beginning of the new year. If somebody's like, oh, I'm going to start next year, right? I mean, January 2nd comes, I'm in. Well, they got to get their orders in by no later than 12/23, and that still doesn't even guarantee it. Its shipping is going to be crazy with Optavia at the end of the year, end of the month. It always is. People are going to be trying to hit ranks for the incentive trip. All kinds of craziness will be going on. So if you have clients that are interested, get their orders in today or tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll make a few announcements here. I don't know why that's up. Get that off of there. Let me go back. We're all ahead of the group here. Okay, so hopefully you're in the right boot camp. This is the Senior Coach and Beyond boot camp. We are running 2 boot camps simultaneously. So the other one is the FIBC boot camp. So if you're running to FIBC, you definitely want to be in that boot camp with Joy and Justin. And if you're, senior coach, running to executive director, this is the right one for you to be in. So as I mentioned, my name's Donald Maydell, and as you can see, I did have a slight transformation as a result of this program. I did it in September of 2017 was when I started. And so I did all of this through the holidays, just like a lot of you and a lot of our clients have been doing, getting healthy through the holidays. And so I lost 77 pounds in about 4.5 months. And at 53 years old, I feel better than I have in my entire life. I love this community. You can see that picture down in the right-hand corner. That was a bunch of us at an event in Salt Lake City. And we hiked up to the top of the mountains in like 25-degree weather. It was awesome. It was so much fun to get a group of people out there to do that in a healthy motion. With me and my coach and my little wife and Dr. A there. Just love what we get to do and the lives we get to impact as a result of this incredible program. And so want to do a little bit of housekeeping before I bring on Monique and we start our training. So first off, if you haven't heard, we have an amazing event happening tonight at 5 o'clock. It's a live event. It's a public event. So you can go on, you can click going, and you can invite people. You want to invite clients, potential clients, coaches, everybody you can get on. It's just going to be live on Facebook. You can click into the Zoom. It'll be a webinar type, so you won't be on screen. People can watch us from their own couches, sitting at home. It will be recorded, so they can watch the recording later on. But you can click in on the Zoom, or it will be streamed live on the Facebook. And Joy and myself will be hosting it. RJ or Robert are going to share his story, and Sarah and Phil are going to share their amazing story. We're going to talk about the amazing program that we do. So anybody, potential clients, anybody can join this call. It's just a great opportunity for somebody to just be kind of a fly on the wall and hear some real stories from real people, and also at the same time learn a little bit about our program and what it is we do. So that's tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Then this, I don't know if you guys have all seen this, but save the date, March 19th through 22nd, we are going to have our Rise Up Summit. This is going to be in Gilbert, Arizona. And so this is like the event I was talking about in Salt Lake City, where we did it. This is going to be Jamil Frazier's event. We had another one in Anaheim last year. Amazing event. I know they're going to bring in some heavy hitters, some big speakers, some top leaders in Optavia. Jamil has a big circle of influence and a lot of people that he talks to. He's part of Optavia One. And so I know he'll bring in some incredible people that have just created incredible businesses with Optavia. It's definitely something you don't want to miss. Some of you may have been at convention, and convention's exciting and fun, but it's huge. There was like almost 12,000 coaches there. This will be a much more intimate event. It's a great time to bond with your fellow coaches, meet coaches all across the country, and at the same time be exposed to some of the most successful people in our business. And so it's a great event to be at. Great news is it is a qualifying event, but guess what? Everybody qualifies. Here's the qualification period. So the only difference in qualifying is the amount of cost for the event. So if you are a fully integrated, well, you don't have to be a fully integrated business coach, but if you're carrying a 6,000 in frontline volume and have 2 senior coach legs, which is basically a blended ED, the cost for you is $149. You just have to hit that 2 of the 3 qualifying months, starting this month in January and February. Or if you have 6,000 frontline volume and 1 senior coach leg, again, a blended ED, for only 1 month during the qualification period, the cost will be $199. Then if you have 6K or a blended ED, so you don't even have to have 6K, you can have 4,800 and 1 senior coach leg and be a blended ED. The cost is $249. And then everybody else from senior coach, from health coach, director or below, it's $299. Still very inexpensive for the amount of training and the people that you'll be exposed to. I mean, some people pay thousands of dollars to go and get the type of training that you'll be exposed to at these events. These are definitely, if you are serious about building this business and you want to know how to do it, these events are, they're just a must. You have to be there. I don't think I've ever missed an event since I've been a health coach with Optavia, and I think that's really led to a lot of my success and for keeping me, motivated and in action and momentum going, is because I'm at every event. And it always is super motivating and so much fun. Okay, so we are going to get into some training today, some action steps. We really, we've been training. We really want to get into action steps. As we finish up the end of the year here, we want to get you guys in action and really, really bring on as many clients as you can, because as you fill that funnel with clients, what does that lead to? More coaches. As you bring on coaches, that's how you create a stable business. And we have someone on our team that's just, I don't even know how to explain. She's just an incredible woman. She's just one of those women that it's just, she's just driven. She's just, I don't even know how she does all that she does. It's really incredible. Every time I hear her speak, and I know this is never her intention, but I always feel inadequate. If I get to the end of the day and I think I've had a busy, full day, I go, well, whatever I did, there's no way I did as much as Monique did. Because she's just, career woman. She impacts a ton of lives in her daily life. And then she went on this program. She really thinks she had much to lose. She had an incredible transformation, which I'm sure she'll tell you about. But then, no way did she have time to coach. But she decided to become a coach because she wanted to help people. And then, of course, just like everything else in her life, she's all in. And as a result of that, she's helping a ton of people. She's bringing on coaches, and she's had a mind shift now recently where she's gotten that sponsoring mindset. So I'm super excited to bring on Monique Lenore. Beautiful woman, exciting for everything that's happening for her. So Monique, are you ready? You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
I'm ready. Good morning, everyone. I'm ready to get going.
Good morning.
So thanks, Donald, for inviting me to participate in this boot camp. I've actually been on all of the boot camps, and they're so awesome. So I'm happy to be here with everybody today. I'll just start off a little bit by telling you all my story. So last year around this time, I knew that I needed to do something to lose weight. I was working out a lot. I was not really losing weight. I was just kind of toning what I already had. I wasn't feeling as energetic as I knew I could. And I just wanted to do something, but I didn't know what I needed to do. So this was around January 17th, and a coworker of mine, I had just noticed that she had lost weight. She had a lot of energy. So I went over and I just asked her what she was doing. And it so happened that Jeanette was her coach, and she's my coworker, Jeanette Palmer, who's on this call today. So I asked her about the program. She told me about the program. I started on January 17th, and by April 27th, I was down 28 pounds. My goal was to lose 30 pounds. I know I'm little because I'm short, and a lot of people say you don't need to lose. I didn't need to lose that much, but I really, you know how you feel, you know what your goals are, and I wanted to get back to my pre-kids weight. I have two sons, ages 12 and 10, and I really wanted to just get back to my pre-kids weight. So I decided to hit my goal. I decided to really focus, and I was so surprised that it actually worked. It was just great to have all the support from the coach like Jeanette, and all the support from all the people on the call. And I really was just so happy with the program, but I never ever thought about coaching. I have two sons, as I mentioned. Actually, one just turned 13, so they're 13 and 10. I work as the National Director of Communications for the largest nonprofit, or the largest scholarship provider for students of color here in DC, and I manage 9 people on my team. So I'm super busy at work, and I'm on 3 boards, and I'm also in 3 nonprofit organizations, of which I all held leadership positions in those organizations. So I said, there's no way that I could absolutely coach at all. And Jeanette, Donald, and Joy, who's not on this call, they just kept peppering me with hey, are you interested yet? Hey, do you want to coach? And I think they could kind of see my heart, that I like to help people. I've always liked to help people. And this was just another way to be able to do that. I still was on the fence, though, until my best friend, who I had just recently coached to her goal weight, she was talking to me, and she said, I think you'd make an awesome coach. I know your personality. So she actually surprised me, and she's the one who actually signed me up, or got all the information to sign me up to coach. I still didn't know if I would be able to have the time or the commitment to do it, but when I do commit to something, I just go in 100%. So once I decided, okay, this is happening, I'm actually going to start coaching people, I just started to go in full force. So what does that mean? Well, one, that means that I knew I needed to bring my A game, which is ABCDs, which I put in my slides. Donald, you can pull that up. And while you're pulling that up, I also wanted to mention that one of the other benefits of losing weight, just going back to my story, was that I have rheumatoid arthritis. And so rheumatoid arthritis is a condition that affects your small joints. I was actually on crutches about 2.5 years ago due to the rheumatoid arthritis. So my goal wasn't just to lose weight. My goal was to get healthy, to reduce my medication, to have more energy, and to just feel better. So, this program, it's not just about weight loss, it's about transformation. And that's what I saw, just being able to reduce my medication to half, and being able to do a lot of the things that I wasn't able to do, like run again and work out again, made all of the difference. So that's one of the reasons why I said, you know what, this program has worked for me, and I've been able to really transform and feel better. So I really want to go on and help other people. So that's another reason why I decided to start coaching. The last reason was I turned 50 years old last year, and I decided at 50 I needed to live my best life, be my best self, be my healthiest. And I didn't make it at 50, but I made it at 51. So thanks to Optavia, I was able to meet those goals, and I'm super excited about that. And so all those reasons combined, again, is why I decided to start coaching. Wanted to help people, wanted to pay it forward, was so happy with all of my results. And I had a lot of friends and family who were asking me what I did. So that's kind of how I got to coaching. Now I'm going to talk about the A, B, C, and D's of coaching. If you can flip to that slide, Donald, is it there? Okay. So first of all, when I decided to start coaching, I knew that I needed to, bring my A game. When you decide to do something, you have to fully commit, and that means, whatever it takes. So I decided that, okay, I'm going to do this. I need to provide excellent customer service. I need to, be as professional as possible. I need to make sure that I motivate and support all of my clients. When people decide to do the program, it's not necessarily just about the program. They're there because they're deciding to do the program because of you. You're the person that connected them to this opportunity. And so it's, you really do have to bring your A game. You have to make sure that you're not just trying to sign up as many people as you want, but that you're actually like supporting those people and that you're providing all of the, the support that they need and the motivation that they need. So some of the things that I did when I started coaching was, in addition to, and this is not required, but in addition to sending all of the first weekly daily text messages and then the monthly text messages, I also check in regularly with my clients. I would, call people if I felt like they needed a phone call. I would text them. I would also send a lot of motivational quotes and inspirations. And a lot of my clients said, you didn't realize that I really needed that today, because this is a journey and it's harder for some, easier for others. But as their coach, it's important for you to provide that, support and that motivation. So I really did just try to bring my A game with all of my clients. I continue to grow my client base. And today I have about 55 clients, which I'm still in shock that I have that many people that I'm supporting. I think I bring on about an average of 10 a month. And so to date, I have about 55 clients. And I still try to provide all of that support for them, because everybody's different, everybody's unique, everybody needs different things. I take it very seriously, and I also learn all that I can. The great thing about Optavia is that they provide so much professional development, so much training, and I really just try to get on all the training, because if I committed to this, I want to do it 100%. So I just encourage all of you to get on these boot camps, to get on the trainings. If you can't get on the trainings, watch them later on. I would be up at night watching them. I would, watch them while I was walking, and I still do that today. So that's really the A of the ABCDs, is bring your A game. The B is to be Optavia. You really do need to be Optavia, and you also need to be organized. So being Optavia, what does that mean? It means being present. It means living out loud. It means, representing the brand. It means representing the brand means representing your transformation. When you go out there, people are watching. If you've done the program and you've lost weight, people want to know, what did you do? So you have to really live that transformation. I was hesitant to be living out loud on social media. I was on social media and I would post things about my kids, about my husband, about my family, but I wasn't really posting anything about my transformation. So I decided if I wanted to get clients, one of the things that I did need to do was kind of rebrand myself. People know me as the National Director of Communications for UNCF. They didn't know me as a health coach. So I really just worked on rebranding myself on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, sharing photos of my transformation, sharing photos of my clients' transformation, sharing quotes, sharing recipes, anything that represented the fact that I was a health coach. I went and posted that on social media, and I did that regularly. One of the things that we say in the trainings is three posts a day, and that seems like a lot of posts, but really, if you're posting, a motivational quote, if you're posting your, something about your day, like you're eating a healthy lunch or you're eating a healthy breakfast, you can share that. And then you can also post something about your own transformation or one of your clients' transformations. So I started to do that more regularly, and people started to notice and started to respond and message me via Facebook, text me, call me to ask me about what I was doing, and also if they could learn more about the program. So another thing that being Optavia means is like just being present at all of the different opportunities that they provide. Because there's so many different trainings and things like that, and you may be busy, you really do need to try to put rocks in your calendar, as we say, and make sure that every Monday there's a training, every Tuesday, there's a team call, or that may vary depending on the team. But whenever your team call is and whenever those calls are, you really just need to be present and try to make yourself available. And if you can't, some of them are recorded. I encourage everyone to watch those recordings, because they're also valuable. And that's really how I was able to grow from coach in March to executive director with 4 coaches today, because of all the training that's provided and just learning from my team and people that had been doing it a lot longer than me. Another B is just being organized. Because everyone has like such a busy, schedule, and everyone's lives are different, you have to figure out where you can fit this in. If you're going to decide to coach, you need to really commit to it. So for me, I am very organized, but I also structure my day where I provide training I'm sorry, not training, but I provide support to my clients in the mornings. When I wake up after I work out, I make sure I send those daily text messages. I make sure that I send, all of the different follow-ups. I may text someone, I may call someone or leave a message. And then I also do that in the evening. So my time slots for doing this work, because I do have a full 9-to-5 job, is the mornings and the evenings. And I make sure that I'm always, touching people that I'm supposed to be touching. So I would say the two important B's, again, are being organized and being Optavia. The C of the ABCDs is providing great customer service and client support. So not just client support, but also coach support if you have coaches. So what does that mean? That means providing your clients with all of the tools that are provided through the program so that they can be successful. It's not just about signing someone up and like getting, I have another client under my belt. You really do have to support this person if you want them to be successful. And that's one of the ways that I was able to also get a lot more clients was referrals and success, people succeeding and meeting their goal, and also people succeeding, meeting their goal, being happy and making referrals. So it's not just one thing to say, okay, I have a client, I have someone that I'm coaching, but you really do have to live it, and you have to provide that really strong customer support. You have to set, time for following up with them, whether that's the weekly check-ins, whether that's the monthly check-ins. You have to, know your clients. Most people are coaching their friends and their family. So your clients. You know that some people may respond better to a text and other people may respond better to a phone call. So, you just determine that and you reach out to your clients the best way that you can so that they will have success. When I decided to start coaching, I knew that, again, this is me and people are supporting this or joining this program because of me. So I need to make sure that whatever I do, that I'm going to give that person all the support that I can give them. Even if you're busy, you really do need to take the time to do that if you want your client to succeed. Same thing with coaches. I now have 4 coaches, which happen literally in a span of 2 weeks' time. And, you have to onboard your coaches, but you have to do it the right way. I would never be where I am today as an executive director if it wasn't for Jeanette Palmer. She coached me. She was amazing. Whenever I had a question, she was there. She made sure that I did my map. She made sure that I, got on all the trainings. She made sure that I knew the processes that were in place and that I really just, took advantage of all the tools that were available. So providing that excellent coach and client support is really key to growing your business. And then finally, the last thing I would say is the D is just do it. You just have to do it. You have to, if you decide to commit to this, you have to give it 100%. You have to, do the trainings. You have to be on the calls. You have to do it anyway when you're tired. There were times when I was, getting off work or coming from events, and I still would jump on our team boot camps that are at 9 o'clock at night. There were times when I was taking my kids to basketball practice or soccer, and I would just hop on, and I may not be on the video, on the Zoom, but I was listening. So, you really do have to just do it. Go in full force. Do the trainings, do the calls, do all the work that's required. And it may mean that you sacrifice a few things in the immediate, but it's going to pay off like in dividends in the future when you do that, because you're really just growing your business, and it takes time to do that. But if you do it afraid. I've done things afraid, things that I didn't want to do, like going on Facebook Live for the first time to talk about this program, to promote this boot camp, or going to Arizona to meet the team that I had never met in person, for a couple of days. But you have to do it afraid, because sometimes when you step outside of your comfort zone, that's where you achieve the most success, and that's where you grow. So yeah, I would say, A, bring your A game to whatever you do. B, be Optavia and be organized. C, provide strong customer support and client support and coach support. And D, just do it. Do it anyway, do it afraid, and do it if you want to grow, because you can, and everyone can achieve success. It doesn't take any certain type of person or background. You just have to be passionate, and you have to want to help people. And if you do that, you will achieve success. So a few things that I also wanted to just share are books that I've read, or things that have helped me in the past just to grow and maintain my organization and success in different areas. One is The 48 Laws of Power. That book is an amazing book that talks about how you can achieve power in different areas of your life. And it really shows you how people think. And it's a long book, but you can take it chapter by chapter, or just read one law a day. But it really shows you how people think, how you can control certain situations, and how you can achieve all the things that you want to achieve. So that's one book. Another book is A Setback, When a Setback is a Setup for a Comeback. And I've read a lot of books by this author, Willie Jolly. He is a motivational speaker. I got to meet him last year, but his books are always motivating. And that book in particular talks about how a lot of times when things happen and set you back, they're really setting you up for a comeback and for greater things. So you should never, take, rejection. Like say you talk to a client and they don't want to do it right now, or a friend and they don't want to join the program right away, or you're not able to get coaches, just keep on going because it's leading you to greater things. Another podcast that I watched was The Art of Energy Management. And The Art of Energy Management was really a great podcast because it talked about how you can manage your energy. For me, because I work a full-time job, I have 2 kids who are, involved in all types of activities, and I now have about 55 clients and 4 coaches. I really have to manage my energy and my time. And that means, figuring out different times of the day where you are better at doing certain things, and also where your passion lies. Because whenever you're doing something that's related to your passion, it doesn't feel like work, and you are like bringing, all the energy to it. Optavia coaching and providing coaching support and client support never feels like work to me because it's fun. We have such a great team of people. You're helping people get healthy. You're, really transforming people. So I have a passion for this, and it never feels like work, but I need to manage my energy and my time for all the other things that I have to do for my 9-to-5 job that I have right now, for the boards and other organizations that I'm a part of. So if you can manage your energy and your time, then you can figure out how you can fit this in. Because if I can have time to do it, anyone can have time to do this. It's just about being organized and managing your time. And then the last book I think that I wanted to share, can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was, The Attitude of Excellence. And that was also a book by Willie Jolly, where he just talks about being excellent in anything that you do, whether it's coaching, whether it's, whatever you do during your daily lives for professional work right now. Just be excellent. Do everything that you need to do to epitomize excellence, because people are watching and people are looking. For me, because I manage a team of 8 in my 9-to-5 job, which is super busy. We have 100 events a year across the country. We, have 5 different divisions. We support HBCUs and member schools. I have to be excellent. I have to come to work every day, bring in my A game, and being a leader because people are looking at me to lead. And that you can transfer those skills to Optavia as well. Like whatever you're doing, just be excellent and do all that you have to do to epitomize that, because people are watching, people will follow. That's how you'll get clients to come on. That's how you'll get coaches to come on, and that's how you'll grow your business. So yeah, that's a few things that I wanted to share today, and I'm happy to answer any questions, but love this program. And I still can't believe that I'm, in this past year I've transformed, not just from physically, emotionally, but, for the program, but also transformed my career. And that I'm now doing this as well, and I'm loving it, and it just is such a fun thing to do, and it never feels like work. So that's all I have for now.
Wow, that was amazing, Monique. Thank you so much for coming on, for sharing. I'm physically tired just listening to everything she does, just listening to it. Amazing what you've achieved in such a short period of time, the amount of lives you're impacting. I love it. She has this whole group of sorority sisters, and they're all getting healthy together, and it's super fun to watch. And it's just amazing to be part of someone else's journey like that, and to sharing it and to watch people grow, and just amazing. So thank you so much for all that. I wrote down all those books and the podcast. Definitely going to be sharing into that. Hopefully you guys took tons of notes while she was sharing, because success leaves clues. And she's had tremendous success with this program. Like she said, it overflows into everything. That's the great thing about this. Some of us have been fortunate enough to be able to become full-time health coaches and not have to worry about a second career. And but the beautiful thing about this is, if you do have a second career that you love, you don't have to quit that job, and it's going to make you better at that job. You're going to become more excellent at whatever else you do as a result of this program. And that's what's exciting. It just makes us better people. It's so cool. And I'm so glad I get to be exposed to this community. That's my favorite part of this whole thing, is the community and the people we get to meet along this journey, And you know, what's exciting is there's people that are going to impact my life, they're going to impact my business, everything. And I haven't even met them yet. They're out there and they're waiting for me to approach them. They're waiting for us to connect. God's going to connect us at some point. And it's going to be this incredible relationship, just like Monique and Jeanette. They didn't know each other before this program. And then they have this incredible relationship together. And, you know, we all get to meet each other for the first time at Summit in Arizona. It's so cool. Everything about this, like Monique said, this is fun. If you are not having fun being part of Optavia, then you are definitely not doing it right. Get with your mentor coach and figure out what's broke, because this is fun. So we want to talk a little bit now about what we want to do to finish this decade strong. So we're going to talk about 10 massive action steps that we need to do in order to finish the month strong. Okay, so you see this is Half Dome up at Yosemite. It is massive. And so what are these massive things we can do in order to finish this month strong and head into the biggest part is to head into the new year in massive momentum. And so we're going to carry that through, because January, February, and March are incredible months as Optavia health coaches. But they're only incredible months if what you did in October, November, and December was stay in massive action. So if you haven't been in that type of action as of yet, there's still time. So I'm going to give you 10 practical things that you can do today to bring on as many clients as you can. And we've seen coaches bring on 5, even 10 clients in one day doing these type of action steps. So action step number 1, call everyone you've ever shared the program with and offer them a scholarship. Now, a lot of these are scholarship, they talk about scholarships, and if you don't even know what a scholarship is, and if you're brand new in the business, you may not want to offer scholarships, you can still do these steps without offering the scholarship. You can reach out to everyone, and get with your mentor coaches. A lot of times mentor coaches will provide scholarships for you, or they'll partner with you on scholarships to help you get to a certain point if you're trying to achieve a rank. But it can be something as simple as a gift card. It doesn't have to be $25. This is just an example. So you want to call everyone you've ever shared the program with and offer them a scholarship. It's the holidays. Money's tight. So many are ready to get started. They're just waiting for you to reach out. So it can be simple as, hey, Joy, I just had you on my heart this morning. I know when we spoke previously, you had some big goals you wanted to reach that seemed important to you, and I really want to help you reach those goals. I know how much my life has been transformed by doing this program, and I'd love to see you have the same results. I really want to help one more person change their life this month, and I have one $25 scholarship off your first order if you order by today at 10 p.m. I believe in you. I know we can do this together. Let me know if it's something you're interested in. So that goes out to everybody you've ever done a health assessment with, anybody you've shared the program with. Let them know that you really want to partner with them, and today is a special offer for them. So step 2, reach out to every single client that you have. That means Monique's got 55 people she can reach out to today. And, you know, it could be something simple. Hey, Kelly, I've been thinking. It's been so much fun to help you on your journey so far. I really want to help one more person change their life today. I wanted to reach out to you to see if any of your friends or family have been asking you about what you're doing, or if you know someone who could really benefit from the changes you are seeing. I'll tell you, it's so much more fun to do this with a friend, and it's so fulfilling to know you had a hand in helping someone the way I've helped you. If you know of anyone that could benefit from this program, I'm actually offering one person a $25 scholarship to get started today, and I'll give you a $25 referral. Who's on your heart that needs this gift of health that you've been given? So you can reach out to all your clients. You know people are noticing, they're saying stuff, and they just haven't thought about, oh man, maybe I should tell my coach about them, or tell them about my coach. And they can connect you in like a 3-way group, either on Messenger or through a text message. This is a great one. Monique just talked about this. She did her very first Facebook Live promoting this boot camp and growing the senior coach. She kicked fear in the face, and she did it anyways. And it was cool. It was in a little private group, so only 248 people at the most could have seen that, because that's all we have in Growing to Senior Coach. So it's a great place to do that first live. She did amazing. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. But go on and do a Facebook Live, okay, on why you love being a health coach. Or even celebrate one of your clients' success by sharing their story and offer the $25 scholarship. But Facebook Lives are the best. It's time to kick fear in the face if you really want to reach your goals. And I know a lot of you have a fear about doing that. And it's really no big deal. just put that camera in front of you and act like you're talking to a friend. That's all. It's no big deal. Do 2 Facebook posts a day offering your scholarship, and do 2 before and afters. It's really time to turn it up for the holidays. And if you need help finding Facebook posts about before and afters, get with your mentor coach. They can show you where to access them and make sure you're being compliant. Everything has the the compliance statement on there. So make sure you're doing it the right way. But very easy to do, very simple. Takes 30 seconds to do someone's before and after on your page. Ask for your friends, ask your close family and friends for referrals. And if they'll share your story on their Facebook page, you can offer scholarships on there to their friends and family. You want to type it up for them. Get with your mentor coach if you're not sure what to say, but you want to type it up. And like I said, you don't have to offer a scholarship. You can just ask your close family and friends for referrals, and if they'll share your story on their Facebook page. That's all. You don't have to offer scholarships. It's totally up to you. And get with your mentor coach if you're at a place where that's something you can do. Step 6, go back through your Facebook Messenger and see if anyone reached out to you wanting more information, but you were never able to actually get them on a phone call. We all have these. Trust me, there's probably more than you think. And you just want to message them. Hey, Sarah, I know a little while back you reached out wanting more info on what I did to lose 77 pounds. Obviously, change that to yours. I'm sorry that we never had the chance to connect. I did want to let you know I actually have one scholarship available to help someone get started today. It seemed from your message you had some big goals you were wanting to accomplish. Perfect with the holidays wrapping up. I wanted to reach out and offer to you first before I offered it to anyone else. Let me know if you're interested and we can hop on a quick call. All right, step 7, change your profile picture to a new before and after. Even if your weight hasn't changed, start conversations with all the likes and comments. Be bold. Hey, Robert, thanks so much for taking the time to like or congratulate me on my before and after shot. It seriously means so much to have your support on my journey. I wanted to ask you, I'm really wanting to help one more person change their life today. Helping others is addicting. I actually have a $25 scholarship available for someone who wants to get started on their health journey today. Do you happen to know, or have you heard of anyone mentioning they wanted to get healthy lately? I know so many people will be looking to lose some weight after the holidays. If you know of someone, would you be willing to share my story with them and tell them about the scholarship? In return, I'll give you a $25 referral. Who knows? They may even want this for themselves. You don't know. Okay, reach out to all of your clients, asking them if you can share their story on your Facebook page and tag them. Not all clients are going to be comfortable with this. It's okay. You don't pressure anybody. It's no big deal. But it could be something as simple as, hey, Pauline, I was thinking about you today. Wow, you are rocking your journey. It's been so fun to see you transforming. I think your story is so inspiring. I want to help others just like you, and I'm actually offering a scholarship today to help one more person this month get healthy. Would you partner with me on that and be willing to let me share about your about you on my Facebook page and tag you? I think you would inspire so many of your friends and family to want to get healthy with you. And it would be such an encouragement to you. If any of them ask you what you're doing, don't worry, I'll respond for you. And if they sign up, I'll actually give them a $25 scholarship to get started and give you a $25 referral. It's a win-win. Sound good? All right, step 9. Oops. Sorry. Let me go back. Back that far. Next presentation. Okay, step 9. Sorry about that, guys. Who's on your heart today that you know desperately needs this program? It's time to kick fear in the face. This is your scared list. These are those people that you know really need this program and could really benefit from this program, but you're scared. You don't want to reach out to them. You don't want to offend them. You're scared of what they're going to say. You've made up all these stories about how they're going to react when you reach out to them. Look, remember, you guys have an amazing and incredible gift in your hands. You can't worry about how someone responds to that gift when it's offered to them. Your only job is to offer the gift to them. I guarantee you there's nobody on this call that's very upset with their coach about offering this amazing gift of health to them, and that they were able to take advantage of it. So reach out. Say, hey, Vicki, look, I really had you on my heart lately. I'm sorry I haven't reached out sooner. I don't know if you know or not, but I started this amazing health program, and I'm down 77 pounds. I feel better than I have in years. I feel like I finally found a miracle. I've been scared to approach you about it, but I want you to hear my heart. I love you, and I really feel like you could benefit from what I'm doing. And I would just feel bad if I just kept it to myself. I don't know if it's something you'd be interested in hearing about, There's absolutely no pressure, but after struggling myself for so long and finally finding something that works, I just had to share it to you. You were just on my heart, so I wanted to reach out to you. Let me know if you're interested in chatting. So, I mean, look at that, guys. That's not going to offend someone. That's just showing that you really care about this person. And look, if they do get offended, sorry, that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. And you literally have an opportunity to save and transform someone's life. As you know, we've all seen it happen. And so, like I said, kick fear in the face and just do it anyways. Do it scared, like Monique said. And then step 10, send a text to all of your inactive clients. And for some of you, that may not be that many. You may not even have inactive clients. But if you do, reach out to them. Say, hey, Winnie, I just had you on my heart today. I know you're doing well. I know you had some life going on when you had to step away from the program. I just wanted to check in and see how your health journey is going. And if you've been able to reach those goals that I know were so important to you. If you have, I'm so proud of you. If you haven't, I get it. It's not easy. But I really feel like if we partner together this time, you can get there. With the holidays wrapping up, I wanted to let you know if you're ready to try again, I'd love to give you $25 off your first reorder. I believe in you. I know we can do this together. Let me know if this is something you're interested in, my friend. Okay. So I'm going to post all of these in the group, Growing to Senior Coach. So you could have taken screenshots. I don't know. No big deal. I'm going to post them all. You can go back and watch the playback. Share it with other coaches, team members, your coaches, and really get into some massive action. Because what's going to start to happen is the more people you reach out to, then the more no's you're going to collect. And that's okay with no's, because as you get more no's, yeses are going to start to pop up. And so this is probably Jamil's all-time favorite slide. It's the power of consistency. So in September, you did 4 health assessments. In October, you did 8. In November, you did 12. All these things start to happen. So you do this 3x3x3 daily that Monique was talking about posting 3 times a day, adding 3 new friends, starting 2 new conversations, and approaching 1 person a day about the coaching opportunity. As you start to do that and those numbers build up, 3x3x3, that's 90 conversations at a minimum you started last month. And then it'll be 180 out to the next month. And as you start those, the power of that consistency will start to stop. And people are watching. Trust me, they are watching. And the longer you do this, the more consistent you are, the better results you'll get. Remember, consistent action leads to consistent results. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. We do have about 15 minutes. Everybody can unmute if they want. If you have any questions about anything we talked about, any questions from Monique, we'd love to hear you guys share some of your thoughts as we wrap up this final boot camp. What maybe some takeaways that you guys have gotten out of it, some successes that you guys have had, some things you're going to do today, whatever you want. We want to open it up for these last 15 minutes for you guys. So you guys can all unmute yourselves. It's totally up to you. Anybody has anything?
This is Monique. I just wanted to piggyback on something that you said, Donald, about communicating and conversations. You really do have to just have more conversations with people. And the more that you do, the more it'll just become second nature. At first, it may feel like awkward, but the more you have conversations, then you figure out ways to insert this into your regular conversation. Someone could be talking about the fact that they're tired, or that they haven't worked out in a while, and you just figure out you're in. It doesn't have to be like, hey, do you want to do this program, or are you trying to lose weight? But you can just talk to them about their lifestyle or what they're going through, and then you weave it into those conversations, and that's how people get more clients. People that you would think would never be interested in this type of program are the people that actually ended up becoming my clients. So just have more conversations, as many as you can.
I have a Monique. If you could share with the newer coaches how you would describe your health coach now, like if people knew you as something else, what are you saying to them? Like, what is your elevator speech, or how is it you're saying what you do?
Sure. So one of the things that I've done is really just on social media, like I said, is really just try to brand myself there, because people, when I started at first posting stuff about health, it was like, oh, okay, I wasn't getting a lot of traction. But the more that I posted it, and the more that I shared my story, my journey, and all of the things that I had, transformed throughout the year, then people started to follow and listen. So that was the first thing, was just really getting more comfortable on social media. I was hesitant at first to share it, but I learned that, the more that you do that, the more people will react to it. And you really just don't realize how many people are struggling and are looking to someone to help them, to get healthy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is just really in my daily life, I would talk to people and they would ask me what I did because they could see my transformation. I wouldn't always come out the box and say that I was a coach, because sometimes that can, people may be taken aback by, oh, okay, well, I know you to be something else. I would first start by talking about my journey, losing the weight and my transformation. And then when I talk to them later on to learn more about the program, then I would set up a health assessment at that point, or ask them if they wanted to do a health assessment. So I wouldn't come out the box saying, hey, I'm a health coach, let's set up a time. I would just say, hey, here's my story. If you want to learn more about how I did it, just give me a call. And then I would tell them more about the program. And then during the health assessment, let them know that I was also health coaching. So it just depends on the person. Your friends and family, and how they're going to react. And the people that you don't know, then you just have to figure out how to slowly, lightly touch about what you're doing and get into the conversation about what their goals are, because not everyone's goals are to lose weight. That's one of the things I had to learn. Some people's goals are just to feel better, or to have better sleep, or better energy, or, different things. It's not just always about weight loss.
Fabulous.
Yes, we are definitely not a weight loss company.
Right.
So we're a transformational company, and we're transformational coaches. We're not weight loss coaches. So for sure, got to change our view of that and how we see this program that we're part of. The other thing I wanted to ask you too, Monique, is I know you were a coach for about 6 or 7 months. You had a pretty solid client base. You hit ED pretty quickly, and you've been carrying a large client base, but no coaches. And then all of a sudden, in like the last month, 4 coaches. So what was the shift for you that allowed you to start bringing on coaches?
So a couple of things. I think one, just really getting a chance to go to one of the Optavia events. I think if you have an event in your neighborhood or your area, just go to the event, because that really, you get to really network with people one-on-one, face-to-face about their success, hear their story, and that helps you to grow as well. The other thing is really positioning yourself as a leader or a coach in the actual forums that are provided, like Journey to Health. So I post a lot of motivational quotes there. I post some of my success with my clients there. And my clients were watching, and they were seeing how I was growing as a health coach, and that made them more interested. And then I would also just kind of pepper them, as Joy and Jeanette like to say, pepper them with just different benefits of coaching. It's not, one, you get to help friends and family, you get to transform lives. It's fun. It never seems like work. It's a great way to make an extra money if you need that. Everybody has their different reasons why they want to coach, but really just digging deeper to find out what would spur them to want to coach, and then explaining how this could benefit them. So that was another way. And then really just, the end of the year, letting people know that at the end of this time now, people are looking for transformation. By January, everyone's going to be thinking about their New Year's goals. And this is the perfect time to start coaching. And that's one of the reasons why I think I got some of my people that were on the fence to actually move forward and do it. Because if you're not going to start coaching in December and the beginning of the year, when are you going to start coaching? It's the perfect time. You have the perfect end. Everyone's thinking about their New Year's goals and what they want to achieve this year. And this is the perfect time to start being a coach.
Awesome.
Good point.
It's really cool when we have that shift, that mindset shift, and realize that the true gift of this program is in helping others. And if you go through this journey and you have incredible results and you feel amazing and it's transformed your life, how could you not share that with other people you love and care about? I mean, it's just a natural thing. And the side benefit is you get to keep this gift. It keeps you focused on your health. It keeps you accountable. If you're talking to other people about their health and you're not leading by example, it's really difficult. So, it really keeps you on track. I think that's one of the main reasons I've been able to, stay healthy for 2 years, is because I help other people. And
that's a good point.
It's a struggle. I didn't get to be 230 pounds for no reason. there were reasons that caused that. And I'm continuing to work on those reasons. You know, when I started this, I would have put my healthy body at about a 3. And today I'm probably at about a 7. I'd love to be at a 10. I don't know if I'll ever get there. My journey will continue forever, I think, for a lifetime, trying to get to that 10. And like I said, I don't think I'll ever be there. I'm going to be 54 in a few days. So I don't know if a 10 healthy body is in the cards, but who knows? I don't know. That's what's exciting. Maybe it is possible. We'll see. I look at some of the health coaches around this community. I think, wow, and they are rocking it at 50, 60 years old. And so it's totally possible, and that's exciting.
And that's a great point, Donald, just about the staying accountable. And that's another reason why my clients decided to start becoming coaches, because they, you know, they've either met their goal or they're close to meeting their goal, and they want to maintain it. And I explained to them that, you know, when you coach, you are the, you know, you're a walking billboard. People are looking at you, and you have to kind of live it. Like I said, be Optavia. And that's what helps you stay on track, is coaching other people. And also having coaches, you can also help so many more people. I can only help the people, you know, you can only help so many people. So having more coaches means that you can pay it forward even more by having those people help all of their friends and family. So it's like so many benefits of coaching.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Doug Woods. A lot of you guys know Doug Woods. He's one of the top leaders in our company, and just an amazing guy, him and his wife, Tia. And I remember talking to him at Summit in Anaheim. And I asked him, it used to show us how many lives were impacted from the time we said yes to health coaching. And I remember talking to him in Anaheim, and he'd been coaching about 8 or 9 years at that point. And I said, so, hey, what's your number? How much are you up to? And it was 300,000 lives impacted since he and Tia had said yes to health coaching. Now, there is absolutely no way all those lives could have been touched if all Doug and Tia did was become coaches. They could have never touched that many lives, but because they shared the gift of coaching with others and brought on coaching partners, they were able to impact that many lives. It's because they said yes to coaching. 300,000 lives were impacted. And I'm sure it's growing even more. That was back in March or whatever when we were in Anaheim. I have no idea how many lives have been impacted since that day. But, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely a rippling effect, you know, with you when you bring in coaches, because like I just thought I was going to help my best friend and my niece. That's really why I started coaching. I wanted to help my family and a couple of people. And I didn't realize at the time, like, wow, when I look back, I've helped so far about 35 people get to their goal weight. That's amazing. And like meet, not just their goal weight, but just transform and meet all of their goals. So it's just really like exciting when you think that you have the power to help other people transform in a year.
Yep. My first clients were my mother and my wife. And that's really all I thought I was going to help. That's why I became a coach, to help my mother and my wife, because it made sense. You know, they weren't going to go ask Joy anything anyway. They were going to ask me anyway. So I was going to end up coaching them anyway. I might as well get paid for it. And so that's why I became a coach. And then, yes, hundreds, thousands of lives have been impacted since I made that decision and said yes. So we've got just about 5 more minutes here. Is there anybody that has any questions or wants to share any thoughts or takeaways from these last 6 weeks on this boot camp?
Where can we find quickly the invitation for your event tonight? Where's the fastest way to find that?
If you go to events, you're probably invited. I can see if you're invited. If you just look at your events, it should be coming up today. Let me see. But if anybody would like an invitation, just let me know. I'll also put the link. It's in Growing the Senior Coach. I'm sure we've promoted it in there. Let me see, Jeanette.
I see it.
Oh,
thank you.
So once you invite people, and all they got to do is go to the link and click on it, and it'll take them to the event tonight?
Yeah, and then they can just click going. And then if they click going, it'll send them a reminder when the event's about to happen. It might even send them a reminder anyways, just if they're invited. That, hey, you have an event coming up tonight. And then once it's posted, we'll put the link in there to the video, and you'll be able to send out the video, the link to YouTube, you know, to anybody that's interested in seeing it too. But just a great way to expose people to this program through the comfort of their own home. And then obviously we're going to promote again to reach out to the person that invited them to get going.
Is this going to be recorded?
Well, yeah, it'll be recorded on Zoom, but it'll also be streamed live into Facebook, into the group, into the event.
So for people who
So
can't
if you're
watch
on,
at
Jeanette,
live-
what you can do is go ahead and share it to your page. You can share the live stream to your page, and the live stream will
Oh,
be to your page.
okay.
Yeah, definitely something you want to do. All right, well, awesome, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on early on a Saturday morning. Thank you to my beautiful and amazing co-host, Monique, for all her wisdom and for sharing from her heart about what this program has done for her. Congratulations to her on all her success. Can't wait to watch her grow. And you know, how cool it is to watch the relationship between her and Jeanette and to get to be part of this whole journey with them is really amazing. And it's amazing to be on with all of you guys, to be part of your journey. And so hope everyone has an amazing holiday season. Merry Christmas to everybody, and finish the year strong. And we'll see you guys in 2020. All right, everybody, let's stop the recording and kick y'all out.